I'm Abby Hopkins.
And I'm Jay Zimmer.
And you're watching BCC TV.
Okay, Abby, what's going on in the news this week?
Nicholas Cruz has been accused of opening fire with a semi-automatic rifle at his former high school in Parkland, Florida. He has been charged with 17 counts of premeditated murder. Reports have found that he was radicalized by President Trump's campaign and white supremacists.
The responses from many politicians have been weak and seemingly ingenuine due to the fact that many have received donations from the National Rifle Association. In fact, some have even sponsored bills that make it easier for people to purchase guns and assault rifles.
Just 1 year ago, Congress passed and Donald Trump signed a law that revoked an Obama-era regulatory initiative that made it harder for people with mental illness to buy a gun. It's clear that the young people of America need to take initiative to protect ourselves in our schools and communities.
There are multiple protests and marches that you can participate in that have been organized in hopes of increasing gun control across the nation. The Enough Walkout encourages students, teachers, and allies to walk out of their schools on March 14th.
Students who survived the shooting in Florida are also planning to protest in Washington, D.C. on March 24th at an event organized by March for Our Lives.
Another national walkout is slated for April 20th, the 19th anniversary of the Columbine shooting in Colorado.
In other news, Black Panther had the 5th biggest opening of all time and racked up $201.8 million. This was an amazing movie, and the cultural impact will have a long-lasting imprint on the future movies, Hollywood, and the public.
In BCC news, our basketball teams have both placed first in their respective divisions and are heading into the playoffs after a bye. Everyone has to come out. Can't wait to witness the journey.
Next Friday is an early release day for all grades, further proof that Montgomery County can only handle a few full weeks of school per year.
Opening night of our student-directed musical I Love You Because is tonight at 7 o'clock in the auditorium. Show up and show off your brand pride.
Black women are forces to be reckoned with in our society, despite being underappreciated.
Here's a video about the Black Girl Magic at our school.
Black Girl Magic is a movement that celebrates the power, resilience, and beauty of Black women and girls all over the country and all over the world. It's a movement that kind of brings Black girls and Black women together under the cause of celebrating our power.
We deal with a lot in just society in general. We deal with racism and we deal with misogyny, and it's sometimes kind of it's very hard to deal with these kind of issues. And it's just us kind of coming together and celebrating our talents and our art and our very hard work that sometimes gets swept under the rug.
I think the point is just to celebrate what has needed to be celebrated for a long time now.
We don't get support from other people, so we have to find it within ourselves. And so that sense of unity, that sense of empowerment comes from not only others, but ourselves. And so that helps us come together and actually create a more supportive environment where we matter, that we're equal, and that we're beautiful. Because we are one of the most oppressed groups in society, it's a way for us to come together and support each other and kind of recognize our beauty and talent.
In this society, especially Black girls, I don't think are looked upon in a positive light all the time. Usually it's negative, or people are always mean and aggressive and stuff like that.
So it's really dope to see role models that look like you, and also it's not just because they look like you, they just it's not about them looking like us, it's about them being like us and them showing us that we can do it as well.
And just to not let each other be undermined, to not let each other fall to stereotype threat, and just to make sure that every Black woman feels special as they are, and as special as everybody else in this country and in the world.
We're great no matter what, we're dope. It doesn't matter what people think of us, we're still dope. They sleep on us, but we got that Black girl magic and they're just jealous.
So for Black History Month, MSP is putting together an exhibit celebrating the excellence of Black women. Be sure to come check it out.
Monday, the 26th.
Hope to see you guys there.
Yep.
Keep the melanin popping, queens. What's new with Barron Athletics this week, Maya and Joe?
What's up, Barons? I'm back with another week of sports. On Friday, our boys and girls basketball played Richard Montgomery. Our girls beat the Rockets 61-55. The boys also crushed RM 63-40. On Monday, basketball will be entering the playoffs. For the first playoff game, the Barron Faithful will be doing the silent night game. This means that the crowd will stay silent until the 10th point is scored. Make sure to come in a Hawaiian theme. Our swim and dive teams went to the West Regional Championship meet. The boys placed in 5th with 211 points, and the girls placed in 3rd with 301 points. Great job, Barons. Congratulations to our 4A, 3A West Region champions, Maddie Pfaff, Jill Berger, Jazz Berry, Caroline Carson, and Delia Vanderson. Our indoor track team went to states and did great. Our boys became state champions in the 4x8. Also, special shout out to our girls for placing 8th overall in the 4x8. Congratulations to Anaya Diop for placing in 6th in the 1600. Also, congrats to Josh Fry for placing in 10th in the 1600 as well. Shout out to Ananya Bernardo for getting 7th in pole vault. Overall, this was a great meet. Thank you for an incredible season track. See you in the spring. Last Friday, brave students faced their teachers in a brutal game of basketball. The students lost 38-29. We gotta get them next year, Barons. Our pep rally was last Friday and it was super fun. Here's a video of all the excitement.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out! Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Shut up. I'm wearing Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to get the color red, the blues. Kill 'em. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Second best for the hustlers, gangsters, bad in your own friends.
Before playoffs next week, make sure to swing by Chipotle and support Operation Smile.
We love smiling. We'll have a smile. Then do get toys. Send a picture of the kids. We have a smile too. We love smiling.
This is Operation Smile. Operation Smile is an organization that helps fund the surgeries for kids who are underprivileged in poor countries get the surgeries that they need for their cleft lip.
90% of children born with cleft lip palates will die if they don't receive the surgeries they need.
You can give a smile. Come to Chipotle February 27th, 4 to 8. And don't forget to say you're with Operation Smile.
Well, that's all for this week, Barons. Back to you, Abby and Jay.
Thanks for that, guys. Well, that's all for this week, Barons. Check back in next Friday for more news, updates, and humor.
Keep those standards high, BCC.
And keep the unpredictable weather low.
I'm Abby Hopkins.
And I'm Jay Zimmer, and we're signing off.